I'm joined here with the president of business for the Atlanta Braves, Derek Schiller. And, leading into opening day, you've got a little over a month left for opening day here at SunTrust Park. And how are things coming along with the new park?
We are excited. We're on budget and on time, which is, the most important things that you can say about big projects like this. But now that we've got the bulk of the structure built, we're into these finishing touches of things, you can really start to envision people being here and enjoying a Braves baseball game.
And some of the features that we walked through today that you showed us were the kids area, some of the food areas. Tell us a little bit more about those areas and what people can expect.
Well, when we designed the ballpark, one of the things that we tried to do is kind of giving the architects some parameters is we said, let's build lots of different neighborhoods. And the reason for that is not everybody is the same or wants to have the same experience when they come to a baseball game. So you mentioned the kids area, which we were just at. The kids area represents our largest segment of, or the kids and families represent our largest segment of our fan base. And so we, of course, have a really large area for them. We advanced that by having, a zip line and a climbing tower in addition to all those baseball-themed types of activities that they can do. The chop house, obviously, for young adults and people who want to hang out and have more of a social experience. But there's also other areas throughout this ballpark, something for everybody, and that's really the key to our design.
And I know one question that a lot of people have asked us are updates on the parking and maneuvering traffic, and just what is an update on that situation?
Well, one of the things we announced today was that we are over 14,000 parking spaces for SunTrust Park. Now, to put that into perspective, that's 41,000 seats, 14,000 parking spaces compared to Turner Field, where we had about 50,000 seats, and under our control, about 8,700 parking spaces. So we're proud of where we are. We know we're actually going to increase that amount. We hope to get to almost 15,000 or more. So we're confident that we're going to have enough parking for everybody. But we're also confident that we have other means to get here. In fact, one of the recent announcements that we made was a relationship with Uber. And of course, a lot of people are now using Uber as an alternative transportation mode. And we of course have a relationship with them. We'll have designated Uber lots, pick up and drop off. And then of course, for those people that are still driving themselves, we've got a relationship with Waze. And so Waze can in effect create the customized route to get you to SunTrust Park, not only here near the ballpark, but specifically to your parking area. So one of the things we encourage people to do is if they could buy their tickets in advance, but then also buy their parking in advance, which we'll sell as we go on sale with tickets.
And in terms of today, we finally got a good look from the outfield and the chop house of what everything looks like. It's quite spectacular. What does it mean for you, so high up in the Braves organization, to see this come to fruition?
There's a lot of people that put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into this project. So now as we reach this point, especially as the grass has been put down, you start to recognize, this is what we're doing this for. It's for a baseball field. It's for a baseball game. It's for the enjoyment of our fans. And I really think that there's a sense of pride on behalf of all of us and our entire organization. We're really excited to host our first fans in here. I think people are going to be really excited about the experience that they have here. They can come early, do things before the game. They can have a great experience during the game, and after they celebrate a Braves victory, they can go outside and continue their experience in the Battery Atlanta.
Well, and I think real quick to wrap it up, we had a lot of different features shown to us today, and we'll show them to all our viewers, but what's something, maybe a small detail that you really love about this park or about some of the features in this park?
Probably my favorite thing about the ballpark is how we celebrated the history and legacy of the Braves organization. We're the longest continuously operated professional sports franchise, dating back to 1871. And so one of the things that we did as part of that is throughout the ballpark, no matter where you are, whether you're below the chop, and we've got some of the outfielders that have played in the outfield here through the years on the wall, or whether you're throughout any of the concourses, common areas, clubs, whatever, we've got some way to celebrate the history and legacy of the team. And I think the most special part about that is going to be Monument Garden, which is located directly behind home plates in the main concourse area. And that's, as people come into SunTrust Park, they're going to start to see that culminating ultimately with a brand new Hank Aaron statue. So that's probably my most exciting and special thing about this ballpark.
Well, thank you very much for your time, sir.
You're welcome.
And we'll have more on fox5atlanta.com on the new Braves Stadium.